Today's horoscope from AstroCademy, Gemini, December 24, 2024. The moon in your solar house all day encourages you to tune into priorities. Gentle challenge or pressure to perform can be good for you at this time of the lunar month. Keeping a goal in mind can strengthen your focus. On the other hand, a Mercury-Uranus transit today helps you open up about your personal life, whether through discussions with or about loved ones or because you're giving matters further thought. It's a fine day for letting go of petty issues and for focusing instead on more spiritual or emotional needs. There can be inventive solutions to home-related problems and new approaches with family and loved ones. You can enjoy sharing creative ideas and memories with people close to you, and there can be a focus on opening up the lines of communication, and even education, in the home environment. This may also be a time for exciting personal revelations that also have the effect of nudging you along a positive path. Your harmony-seeking planetary ruler, Venus, continues to sit alongside powerhouse Pluto via your domestic fourth house of home, family, and innermost feelings, bringing emphasis to your shadow side and themes surrounding your relationships and value systems. Something on your mind? Venus is, after all, about to station retrograde, so be sure to pay attention to what comes up for review during this time. Moreover, today's sweet trine between the moon in your 10th house of authority and dreamy Neptune via your 6th house of daily rituals will be the only validation you need to take a well-deserved personal day. Where could a simple conversation go? Today, the Sun sextiles Jupiter, indicating a positive communication expansion. Luckily, the Sun is in your sector of communication, while Jupiter transits your sector of creativity and self-expression, making it incredibly easy to speak up about your professional passions. You might have a quick brainstorming session today, amplified by Mercury trine Uranus retrograde, leading to a new venture to show off your skills or talents at work. Both transits can positively impact getting a new project off the ground or tackling a goal creatively. For Uranus, now in his final month in retrograde motion in your financial sector, the news keeps getting better on a nearly daily basis. Last week it was the clearing of the last obstacles of 2021, and today, just as Mercury moves into a friendly aspect, the dwarf planet Ceres returns. With your financial confidence increasing, this is a chance to review your financial needs and priorities. Maintain contacts and strengthen your social ties, especially with close friends and family. Don't keep putting them off, because they really need to be near you now. It should be easy for you since you are completely at ease with yourself and won't be stressed by their company. Obviously, when others are in a positive mood, you will be too. You are feeling pretty good about your place in the world, but now you want to do something about the world itself. Your big ideas could lead you in some very interesting new directions. Making an effort to get out and socialize is enough to make others aware of your qualities, and there is every chance you'll discover a new love interest. You're sure to meet new people and create connections that give others an opportunity to get to know and appreciate your delightfully seductive ways. The more honest you are with yourself, the more opportunities you will have to accomplish your goals. As you give in to the doubts you have about your own willpower, you magically find exercise companions. As you talk openly about your issues with food, you become privy to approaches and strategies that would otherwise have eluded you. What you keep inside due to fear of ridicule or exposure will only fester and cause you unhappiness in the end. If you feel like love today, it shouldn't come as much of a surprise. Perhaps you have been thinking of spending one-on-one time with a special person. Perhaps it's been far too long since you and your partner shared some intimacy. Whatever the situation is, make some plans to turn this around and make things happen. Our eyes in the sky. As the sun makes its grand entrance into Capricorn, we welcome the winter solstice, a profound turning point in the wheel of the year. This celestial event not only marks the beginning of winter but also invites us into a season rich with opportunity for growth, reflection, and renewal. Have you felt the subtle shift in the air as the days grow shorter and the nights stretch on? There's something magical about this time, a quiet nudge to pause and honor how far we've come while envisioning the road ahead. The winter solstice isn't just a seasonal transition, it's a sacred moment to align with nature's rhythm and reconnect with ourselves. As we cozy up in warm layers, sip hot cocoa by the fire, and prepare for the joys of the holidays, let's also take a moment to reflect. How have you grown this year? What challenges have shaped you, and what triumphs have brought you joy? This season is your opportunity to acknowledge your journey and plant the seeds of intention for what you wish to cultivate in the coming months. While winter may seem cold and dreary to some, there's a unique beauty in its stillness. Have you ever stopped to admire the way freshly fallen snow sparkles under a soft winter sun, or how the crisp air carries a sense of clarity? These moments remind us to embrace the present and find gratitude in simplicity. Much like the seeds that lie dormant beneath the frozen earth, waiting to bloom in spring, your dreams and goals can take root now. What are you ready to nurture and bring to life during these frosty days? Capricorn, the steadfast and ambitious goat, sets the tone for this transformative season. Known for its practicality, persistence, and deep sensitivity, Capricorn energy calls us to channel our inner strength and strive for meaningful achievements. Think of someone you admire for their ability to balance ambition with kindness, perhaps a friend, family member, or even yourself. That's the essence of Capricorn, a leader who inspires with determination and generosity. This season, let Capricorn's steady energy guide you as you set goals that align with your true values. Start small, dream big, and trust in your ability to climb any mountain, no matter how daunting it may seem. What steps can you take this winter to move closer to your aspirations? Before dawn, Ceres, the asteroid of nurturance, retrogrades back into Taurus, shifting our focus to tangible forms of care. Since July, Ceres in Gemini encouraged us to nurture through words and connection, teaching us the power of presence in our relationships. Now, as it settles into Taurus, we're reminded of the importance of honoring physical, emotional, and financial boundaries. Have you noticed how setting clear boundaries strengthens your relationships and personal well-being? Whether it's saying no to overextending yourself or making time for self-care, this is a time to honor both your needs and those of others. Remember, anything truly meant for you, be it relationships, opportunities, or possessions, will not be lost. As the Cancer moon opposes Venus in retrograde, you might feel a wave of emotional sensitivity. This transit stirs a longing for comfort and security, yet it also asks us to reassess our priorities. Have you ever felt caught between holding on to the familiar and stepping into the unknown? These moments of inner conflict can be unsettling but are also deeply transformative. After this lunar transit, the moon goes void of course, creating an ideal time for introspection and creativity. Why not try journaling, crafting a vision board, or exploring an artistic outlet that speaks to you? Have you ever found clarity through such expressions? These reflective practices can help you process your feelings and uncover what truly matters to you. As we move through this season of transformation, let's not forget the connections that enrich our lives. Whether it's reaching out to a friend, offering a kind word, or simply sharing a moment of gratitude, small gestures can create profound ripples of love and care. This is a time to nurture your relationships, honor your boundaries, and find balance in giving and receiving.